If you're watching the replay, thanks for joining me. If you're watching it live, thanks for being here. Whoops. There we go. Slow reaction. Alright, let's do it this way. I'm trying to find an angle because I'm standing up in a different place than usual. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on Periscope. This is my Wednesday broadcast, and I'm doing it literally in a closet because it's a chance I get to do this because I'm running out of time. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Thank you for coming on my Wednesday, Woman Up Wednesday scope. And it's about bandaids. This is a topic I talked about yesterday about using online dating for that. Ro, nice to have you here again. This one's actually more directed at you ladies, particularly because you're the ones doing this more than men do. Although men are not immune to this either. So thanks for coming in. Please, if you haven't done so already, make sure you follow me on Periscope. Also, be so kind of share this out on Twitter and onto Periscope as well. Invite your followers, invite your friends. Let's come in and have a quick conversation. This is Michelle. Nice to have you here. You got an email in your inbox about 5 days ago you haven't read yet, or you haven't responded to yet. So, Marcel, check your inbox, please. I'm still working, so you can listen in. I appreciate that. This is going to land, by the way, this is my practitioner badge. I'm serving tonight at Agape. This is the Agape Spiritual Center where I am now. It's 5:10 p.m. and in about an hour and 20 minutes we'll start the service and have an evening service on Wednesday night. So that's why I'm here. And lovely glaring light over my head, which is wonderful. But this scope's really quick and it's really blunt, so I apologize. So no error of knowledge. No, that was the fire extinguisher. That was... Oh yes, Michelle, that was funny. Yes, no, that was no error of knowledge this time. Just the backdrop of wisdom. Let's call it that. Let's do that. So, quick broadcast to talk about. Sorry, about Band-Aid, because I talked yesterday. I did a conversation about using dating apps. Oh no what? No error of knowledge. No, this is inspiration from a different place. I've said yesterday in my scope about how it's so easy to cover up your heart when you use the dating apps, to just swipe right and just do something. I don't know, that's this thing. This rattles. It's a sliding, as I said, it's a closet. It's actually it's actually the place for the cafes at the bookstore at the Agape, where I happen to be doing this little quick scope from. That's what the noise is. So nothing fell. No, it just rattles. So back on topic. Thank you for asking me a question, though. And thanks for sharing again on the Periscope. Thanks for sharing it on Twitter. Thank you for inviting followers. I appreciate that from you very much for you, Missy. Thanks for being here, by the way. So yesterday I talked about how women, particularly, but men do too, use dating apps as band-aids to cover up their heart because they're not doing the healing work first. They're just diving into a new relationship by going, oh, they're cute, they're cute, they're cute. Hi, Donna. Nice to have you here. Today I want to get more blunt. Let's just take the gloves off, shall we? And state this clearly. How many of you have spent a short period of time between relationships, starting to lick your wounds from the first relationship and then going, oh, they're cute, let me distract myself with that relationship, and then diving straight in without doing the work inside? Anybody? I know I have in the past, but ladies, I'm sure some of you have done the same thing. Well, the thing is, you have got band-aids for your hearts. That's what you use to cover up when you try to dive into another relationship as a rebound, or you start dating other people just to distract yourself from the healing, because the distraction is the band-aid. It's the avoidance of dealing with the hurt. And the band-aid is a cover-up. I don't mean band-aid as healing. I mean band-aid as protection, that you put layers and layers and layers of band-aids up. So eventually you have such a calloused protection layer of band-aids above your heart's immune to anything at all, and no love gets through either way. That's not what you want. But the challenge is that until you're willing being the key, face the fact that you have to remove the band-aids, however slow or fast you want to do it, so you can heal your heart. Until you do that, you'll never be able to love fully again. That's the simple facts. So this scope's really brief for that reason. Right, exactly not what you want. That's why I advise you that if you have had any past hurts that you haven't resolved yet, and you'll know because that's that little echo in the past beneath the band-aid, you'll hear that wound crying out for help. If those are still there and you haven't healed them yet, you've got to be willing to do the work before you go into your next relationship. It's hard to do it in a relationship because you've got so much conflicting energy of loving and non-loving, pain and suffering and love, and can mix together. So you're like Ralphie on Christmas Story or band-aid wraps. That's not quite what I meant it like, but I understand what you mean. If you are in a situation where you have history and you know you have history of hurt and wounds in the past, you must make a choice to get help. That will help you heal your heart once and for all. So when you do choose a new relationship properly, cleanly, and from a much more integral place, you can love fully and safely again. But what if you just can't get over someone? That's the work I do with my clients. If you really are stuck with that, reach out and get help. I mean, go see a coach, anybody. I'm not saying necessarily me. In this scope I am, because it's my scope. So yes, of course I promote my services.